Hi, everyone. Thank you for watching the Iowa Association of Business and Industries weekly business report. ABI recently conducted our Q3 survey to get a glimpse of how Iowa manufacturers are feeling about the Iowa economy. We're joined by ABI President Mike Ralston, who will provide an overview of what we've learned from the survey. Mike, what are some of the key takeaways that Iowa's employers and employees should know?
Nicole, thanks so much for teeing up this Iowa Business Report. I always appreciate this opportunity to communicate with ABI members. Here's the thing that we've learned through all these quarterly surveys, and that is that Iowa manufacturers and Iowa business people in general are optimistic. And boy, the latest survey confirms that. When we're talking about Q3 of 2021, that optimism that we saw earlier in the year continues. In fact, almost 80% of the respondents said they expect to see sales expand in the next quarter. That's up from 65% in the last quarter, so that's terrific. Also, well over 70% say that they expect the number of employees in their business will grow. And of course, that's contingent upon finding people. But again, just the plan to hire people, that's terrific. What's really amazing is that 75% of those who responded to the survey mentioned that they expect to make a capital expenditure in the third quarter. That's terrific news. That's a new piece of equipment, multi-million-dollar piece of equipment. It's a new physical plant expansion. It's a big deal. And boy, that's terrific. All this really means, and why this is important, not because these businesses are growing. They're growing, though, and that's important because it means Iowa's growing. Economic opportunity is growing, and that's terrific. There are, of course, always some challenges, and there were a couple challenges identified in this quarterly survey. As always, the perennial challenge is people. Iowa needs more people. Iowa businesses need more employees. So that's the number one challenge, finding those folks. The second challenge is one that's probably been a little bit heightened lately, certainly because of the pandemic, but there are other factors at play too, and that's supply chain issues. A lot of times people think that supply chain issues mean, gee, this business cannot get all the stuff they want. And that is certainly a part of supply chain, but it can also mean they can get product in, but it's not the quality they need, or they can get product in, or it's significantly more expensive. All that, of course, has a real bearing on what happens with Iowa manufacturers and Iowa businesses. So the good news is again, that things are looking good. These issues are being addressed, and I'd call on all ABI members. If there's anything we can do here at the ABI office, we want to hear from you. We've helped other members in the past with these issues. We want to help you too. Nicole, I might mention one other thing. I think everybody knows that the National Association of Manufacturers is a terrific ABI partner. They do on the national level a lot of the same things that we do here in Iowa. They have launched at the NAM a Creators Wanted campaign to boost interest in modern manufacturing. It's sort of similar to what ABI does with our Elevate Advanced Manufacturing, Elevate Iowa campaign, which is having some real success here in Iowa. We're pretty excited about it. What we want to do, though, mainly is we want to work with Iowa educators, Iowa community colleges, other Iowa institutions, educational and otherwise, to make sure we get folks trained and then employed in terrific jobs, terrific careers, really, that are available right now. If you have any ideas, please reach out to Nicole or me. We want to hear from you, and we want to get them implemented.
Great. Thank you, Mike. And you touched on exactly what I was going to mention. You mentioned that workforce is a perennial issue, and ABI leaders quite a few years ago now came together for the Elevate Advanced Manufacturing or Elevate Iowa campaign. If you're interested in finding out more about that, you can go to elevateiowa.com. It's a very engaging website. We've got testimonials from students and people who have careers in advanced manufacturing, and it's a great resource for you and your community. And as Mike said, please reach out to him or myself with any ideas you have for policy, outreach, and engagement on these matters. Thank you again for joining us, and please let us know if you have any questions or how we can assist you and your business.